Tanny the Canadian Stamper. Happy Saturday. It's a beautiful day already here in Victoria, BC, Canada. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and today I'm going to tell you all about, I'm going to tell you what I know about blender pens. These ones here. There's 3 of them. Oh, hi, Christy.
Hello, Tanya.
Are you joining me?
Yes.
Oh, I have a victim. I told Christy, I said, well, like if you want to come to my live, that's cool because you can do some coloring.
I would love to color. I will not stay in the lines, but I'm hoping there are no lines.
Well, the blender pen, the tips are pretty fine. Yeah, do you need your glasses?
Yes, I do.
I will carry on, and you won't miss anything.
I'll be back.
Okay, so let's flip you around, and this is going to be fun. I didn't realize there were so many ways to use the blender pen. So here's how this came about. So Gail, who is over in Vancouver, came over with Kyle and everybody else to the May 6th catalog launch party. And when I was talking with Gail, she said, she was asking some questions and we got talking about blender pens. And I went, yeah, sure, I have those. I have no idea how to use them. I don't really know why I have them. And you can tell, anybody that's kind of familiar with packaging, this is an old packaging for Stampin' Up. So if you were to buy the blending pens now, they don't look like this. The packaging is different. The pen is the same. And so I challenged myself because I apparently need that in my life. And I spent the week figuring out how best to use Stampin' Blends. So I'm going to share that all with you. And it'll be good. So let's flip you around and get rolling. It's not going to be an actual project today. It's just really going to be I have 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. I have kind of 4, but and the 5th one is kind of it's just a blending technique kind of thing. And yeah, so it's not, and anyways, okay, let's get on with it. Flipping you. All right, so Christy, what's gonna happen here is I'm just gonna go over what we're doing and then you'll learn what's gonna happen. Oh, do you wanna drive? Can you bring up comments?
Yes.
Do you know how to, you can click here and then the comments will come up.
Okay.
All right, so let me show you what these are. And then if you scroll down, you might see my live. Ah, there I am. So these are what the Stampin' Blends look like. So you get, it's a package and you get 3. They're all the same. And that's what they look like. Am I close enough? Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
And they're both the same. So see, this tells you the brush tips. Same.
Nice looking tips.
So if you could click on there and then I think I'll see the comments better. All right, so there's...
We got Terry, we got Kyle, we got Christine, we got Marie.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Okay, so here I'm in the new catalog and I'm on page 137 and number 8. Let me flip this. Number 8 is where we're at today. So that's this one right here.
Yeah.
And so blender pens, $18. It's about $6 a pen. And it says on here you can use it with the classic ink Stampin' Ink pads, which we're going to do in 2 ways, but then I'm going to show you some other ways to use it as well. So that's where I'm at with that.
Awesome.
All right. So now let's talk about paper and ink before we get going too far. So everybody knows this is the classic ink pad. This is what the new one, old, new, the same. And here's a fun fact. Stampin' Write markers, which I'm going to show you, but Stampin' Write markers you can use to color because then we also have blends, not blender pens, but like alcohol markers. These Stampin' Write markers, it's essentially the ink that's in here is the same ink that's in here, which is relevant because the Stampin' Up blender alcohol markers, I'm just going to call them alcohol markers, is different solution. So you can use these to color on your stamps. If you want to get fancy about it. Right. But you can't use your alcohol markers to color on your stamps. I mean, you could, but it's not going to work out very good. So we have regular ink. Then we have Momento Tuxedo Black. And then we have Stazon. So where's my sample? So here's my sample that I was working with this week. So look at this. Do you see that? Do you see what happened?
Your paper.
Yeah, the paper ripped. So what happened is that I opened this, went to use it, and my stamp stuck to the paper, and then I pulled it off and it ripped. So anyways, I talked with my friend Erica, who seems to know everything, and she recommended to re-ink it, which is great. I tried to put a bit of water on here, which I don't think it's a water-soluble ink, so I'm not, I'm not sure that
water dripped off.
That wasn't super smart. But I realized that I don't have a refill for your Stazon. So that's a good reminder in that when you get a Stampin' Up ink pad, you should always, or you should try to get into the habit of always getting a re-inker with it. Now, they also tell us from Stampin' Up that, say, this old stamp pad, had I, like let's say I was to go and buy a re-inker for this right now, that's fine, and you can use it, but you may not get as good, like it's chemicals. The ink is made up by Lance of all sorts of, there's a chemical makeup of it. So the chemical formula that created this version of an ink pad is slightly different from here. So mix and matching your refills, you might run into some issues.
Gotcha.
Anyways, so this is what happened. Anyways, so we're not using Stazon today. Now, from the research that I did, it said to use Stazon, but Momento Tuxedo Black is, I think it works just fine as well. So you use Momento for if you just want to stamp black, but the operation, the
functionality of it.
Thank you. Functionality of it is that you use this Momento when you're doing alcohol markers or watercoloring, because the black ink won't bleed. The same thing is with this, but this was problematic for me. So we're putting this, we're shunning that, and we are gone. Yeah, we're going to use these types of things. So as far as if you have the blender pens or you want to get them and try stuff, you can get the best out of it. All right, so paper, we have, this one here is just basic white. This is shimmer. Ooh. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm sorry, friends, this is no longer available, but I share it.
Oh, there it is. Right there.
I see this. I see it there. Stazon. You're right, Christine. Stazon might be for watercolor. I don't do a lot of watercoloring, but that sounds right. I feel like I've used a Memento with watercoloring. I don't know. We're gonna find out because this is watercolor paper, so we'll just see. Whatever. We're gonna learn together. So the shimmer. It saturates the paper, it's wet. And so if you decide, let's say on a basic white, we're gonna stamp here in a minute, and if you were to color, if you were to spend a lot of time coloring, or it's a detailed image and you wanna add a lot of color, it's gonna saturate this paper, and then the paper might start to come apart. So if it's just a basic image like we're gonna do today, then your basic white is fine. If you have it and you want to use it, the shimmer paper, you can't buy it anymore, but if you have some, it is just a bit thicker than this basic white, and it will stand up a bit better in coloring. And, oh, I have no sound.
Can you guys hear now? Are we back on? Sound-wise?
Yeah. Good morning.
Hi, Gail.
I'm going to carry on just in case.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Everybody's
Okay,
sounding good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So then I have watercolor paper. Now, the truth of the matter is that I have not done this on watercolor paper. So we're
going to find out.
You're going to find out. Actually, while you're with your scissors, because you'll use some and then I'll use some. So let's do sharesies if you could chop those. And so now let's, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Let me just talk about stamps. So if you have the blender pens, we've talked about the inks. Now let's talk about the stamps, because not all stamps are made to color. So the Hello Ladybug, for example, you could color in the body of the ladybug if you wanted, but obviously you wouldn't, well, I don't know if it's obvious. What you would not do is you couldn't color this because it's a solid image. See what I mean?
Yeah.
But the body you could.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so that's one, whoops, that's one version. Now the other is this one. So the Crafting With You, the reason why I brought this one out is because these are kind of, I think this is artistic design, it might be. You know that spot in the catalog where there's a section for artistic designs. Anyways, you could, I mean, color in a little bit of this, but I don't think it looks very good when you try to color it because it's already got a bit of shading to it. So, I mean, you could try it and see if you like the look, but I don't know that these are specifically intended for coloring per se. So, and there's also a class on May 27th with this stamp set. I put the link in the comments. And
oh, cute.
Yeah, there's dies that go with, oh, actually, could you hand me those two cards right there? I want to show them. So those are the two cards. So this is one. So we've got some lemon lolly back here. And
look at this. That is just so cute.
Yeah, all the little painting brushes and stuff. Yes. Looking at this, I should have done the colors in the same colors as here. Anyways. And then there's this one. Oh. And so what's fun about this is that it's got, so crafting, of course, and then sewing and knitting and painting. And then the dies have thimbles, like spools, and a basket to hold things. And then it's actually even got a Stampin' Up paper trimmer as well. Oh. So the class will be super fun. We're gonna do 5 cards, but you can click on the link that I put there and learn more about the class. Thank you. Now these are the 2 stamps that we're going to work with. I have this one, which is going to be the last technique. We're going to blend these 2 kind of things together because sometimes that can be tricky with this stamp set. If you like the look, I'll show you. And then this is the stamp that we're going to use because this shows you where, see, it's got the outline to it, so you can color this. You could color this as well. I'm just wondering, I want to look, oh, here's another one. Oh, and here's another one. So this taco set would be good for coloring. I think I might use the blends next weekend. And it just is hanging on, isn't it? This little
thingy.
Yeah, it's paper. Shrapnel, always. So we might color, excuse me, with that. This set is so fun. And then this one, the Cheerful Daisies, also a class in June with this one, is you could for sure color these.
Gotcha.
These ones, because they're open where you wouldn't for these ones.
Right.
Okay. So that's where we're at.
Love it.
Let's do it. So, Christy, we are going to stamp. I guess we just need 1 block. So what you're going to do, where's our stamp? Here it is. Thank you. And there's a block. And so what we're going to do, yeah, go ahead and put it on there. And then we have our paper. And it's going off and on. Oh, the sound is going off and on. That's too bad. I don't know how to fix that. Just doing my normal right now. Sorry about that. And Pam, I don't know why Facebook does that. Actually, we're not gonna, as far as leaving you in a waiting room and all that kind of stuff, maybe, I don't know.
Oh, just for a minute. Okay, back on.
Yeah, but Pam up here was saying she was put in like a waiting room.
Oh.
So let's start with the shimmer.
Okay.
So we're gonna ink up our, are you in the camera too? Yeah, I'm gonna move over a bit so you can get in here. All right, so we're gonna stamp. I should be using a foamy, but I'm not going to. I'm going to risk it. So we're stamping on the shimmer. So you can take that one. And then you have a pen and I'll have a pen. And so this is the first technique. What's happening?
Nothing. I pushed too hard.
Oh.
This is beginner. That's okay. Get expert and you get beginner.
Yeah, do it a little bit to the, oh, okay, good. It's perfect. It's exactly where it should be.
Yay! Oh!
That's all right. That's all right. So here. Oh yeah, good. Hold it. Flip it over. Here, do this, and then you'll get a better impression. Yeah, go ahead and ink it up again.
Inking up.
Straight up, straight down. Yeah, and that's perfect. Push down with your finger in the middle. That's perfect. Yeah, nailed it. Okay, so actually I'll get you another one. That one's kind of dried out. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the blender pen. Doesn't matter which end because it's all the same. The 3 that are in the case are all the same. So if you, oh gosh, this is tight. If you wanted to share these with a friend,
yeah.
you could do that. So here's the first thing that you can do. So Christy's never done this before, so this is going to be super fun because sometimes I think I probably do stuff and then people are like, oh yeah, she makes it look so easy.
Yeah.
So we're really going to see.
We're doing it.
Okay. So,
I have no shame.
Okay. We'll see how my teaching skills go. So I will do it first so that you can get an idea and then
I'm
you'll
with
see.
you. I'm with you.
So
you want to do one?
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the blender pen and we want to make use of the ink that has already been stamped.
Okay.
So I'm touching ever so slightly. It's not working yet, but I'm touching the edge of where we stamped and I'm pulling the color.
Drawing it in.
Thank you. I'm drawing it. I'm pulling the color in. And so you do want to, you need to get the paper a bit wet in order for the ink to, feel like it can come out of its stamp. And yeah, so you can make use of the brush tip. I'm going to hold this up in a minute. And so it gives a bit of a watercolor look, and this type of a way of coloring, yeah, that's exactly right. This way of coloring is nice to, oh, my paper's coming up a bit already, to give a bit of a watercolor look. Look at that. My paper is coming apart. Is yours?
I don't.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, feel it. Run your finger over it. All right.
Or is it the sparkles coming up?
Yeah, maybe. Let's do it. I want to stamp on. Oh. All right. So those who do not have the shimmer paper don't have to worry because it doesn't do this on the basic white. It might be the sparkles. You're right. Okay, if you do you.
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. I'm gonna do.
I like the sparkles.
Yeah, you like it?
I do.
Yes.
So, do these stay wet? We didn't have to add anything to them.
It's true. They're full of magical serum.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's not water.
I have no idea what's in them, to be honest with you. I don't know. And yeah, what other questions do you have about them?
Can one do this if the ink is dry? So if we stamped, walked away, made dinner, came back.
Yeah.
Are you still going to get?
I think you can, but I think you may have to, I would do it on, excuse me, watercolor paper, because I think you have to add so much of the serum, the blending serum, to get the paper kind of wet to pull the ink out of the fibers of the paper.
Gotcha. Okay.
I sounded very technical there.
Yeah, you nailed it. Fibers of the paper.
Yeah. Okay, so this is working a bit. Are you using the brush or the tip? Like, do you
I
mix
don't
and
know.
match, or
Yeah.
you just
Right now, I'd say I'm mainly tip.
You're not really thinking about it that much.
No,
You're just coloring.
Just coloring.
Now, do you color at home, Christy?
I don't. I should, because I'm old, and apparently coloring is what one is supposed to do.
Oh, really? You think it's based on age?
I think that approaching the age that I'm at,
Yeah.
I think using any different type of activity to keep my brain moving the way that it should move,
Yeah.
so that I don't know, so I fight off dementia. And
Nobody wants dementia.
no, who wants that? So I think that coloring is something that one is supposed to be doing. And I don't, and I should. Because right now, I actually don't have to think about work. You can't think about work when you're focused on coloring.
Exactly.
So
I'm similar. I used to stamp, before I was Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would stamp images on paper. And I don't know if you noticed, I used to have Copic markers.
I remember those were sitting over here somewhere or something.
Yeah. And I would sit and color after work. Because we all sit there and watch sports that we don't really want to watch.
Yes! Hockey widows and stuff.
Yeah. So go ahead and maybe stamp in the red. That's beautiful. Do you want to hold that up so everybody can see?
That's me, rookie.
And then here's mine on the other paper.
I can't really see my glitter. Yours is definitely cleaner without some of the rolly bits, I think, but
it's pretty. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so the next one, so you can go ahead and sorry, it's in my hand. Stamp again. Okay. And then I squeeze this because I'm going to show you the next. I want this to be there, but you go ahead and stamp. Okay. And then I'll show you the next thing. So here's the next one. Same on basic white for me. Now, I don't know if you noticed what I did there off to the side. You could do it on yours, Christy, is to clean these. Like, see how this it's got a bit of blue on it? Don't worry. Because you just rub it like that.
Yeah.
And it comes off.
Yeah,
so that's how you clean them.
Cool. Easy.
Wendy has blender pens, but you don't ever use them. So
time to get using them.
Yeah,
get them out.
I hope this maybe helps you a bit. So Pam, I think regular cardstock is fine, but I don't know that I would do it the way that I just did it because it was pilling. But the way we're about to do it, it won't pill.
So this is regular cardstock that I've got, right?
Copy that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so now what we're gonna do, the second way, is that we have, no. Yeah, we're doing a new technique.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you need your blender pen, but I'm gonna show you a different way. So you're gonna take your blender pen and you're going to pick up.
Picking up. Rolling like a whole tip? Or just pick up?
You do you.
Okay.
You'll figure it out.
Ooh.
And then you color.
Okay.
So you will see that it takes a minute, but you will figure out how to layer the color. So you see how it's darker when you first start?
Yeah, and then you can pull it up.
That's right. So I try to start dark down closer to the flower, and then as I pull up, then I will come back with more. So it depends on, see how this part is a bit more faded out. I could come and go this way with it. But then if you went right into the mix, right into the middle, you're going to get super dark. See what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm with you.
And so you can play with how you want the shading to go. Because you could, I mean, if you got really good at it, you could get a whole ombre thing going on. And you probably notice on yours, Christy, well, tell me if you do, if you notice that it's not peeling.
Not peeling. Not peeling nor pilling.
Yeah. I think I said both, right? Yeah. Because I think we're adding color more quickly and we're bringing the wet to the paper rather than adding the wet and working it into the paper.
Oh, so this has a line in the middle. Okay, I don't want to lose that line. I'm going to keep that one light.
Yeah. What do you think of this type of coloring? Is this one better?
Yeah, this is good.
You like this one better?
I think I do.
Yeah.
This is color I think, coloring. And that felt more like blending, but you know, blending was good too.
Yeah. And then you can go back over it. Just going back over mine. So I'm going to hold it. Okay, so then to clean it, you're just going to do this. And so the tip may be stained. It's fine. Okay, so there's that one.
Oh my God, how are you so fast?
Well, I don't know. I think I like this one better too. Is that your phone ringing?
No.
It must be Lance's phone.
He's gone.
Well, somebody's calling him to say Lance went to go volunteer for work. And then now they're going to be like, where are you, Lance?
Oh no, do you think he's...
I think he's probably trying to figure out where he's supposed to be to volunteer. And I think that was his work phone.
Oh God. Zachary, did you answer it? Maybe he's not supposed to do that.
Yeah, we should answer it. If it rings again, we'll know.
Okay.
And I'll run and grab it.
There we go.
Zachary, if it rings again, can you bring it to me, please, quickly? If it rings again, can you bring it to me? Okay, so let's do this one just while you're finishing there. Pardon me?
Yeah, we'll take it. Thanks.
Yeah, I'll take it just in case it rings again. He meant to go volunteer.
Or did he take the stuff to the dump first?
No, he had
volunteer
to be there
first.
for 9:15 or something. Okay, so there's our next piece. Let's see yours. Oh, that's pretty.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see both ways. It's good.
I like it. It's very satisfying.
Yeah. Oh, let's do a different color. Let's put the red away. And then do you want to, underneath that paper, there is some more colors.
Yeah.
All right. So now, yeah, just pick one.
Okay. I like this one. Moody Mauve.
It's a new in color.
Being a little moody.
All right. So now, okay, so we have done, here's my little cheat sheet. These are our 4 ways. We're going to stamp in color and pull color into the image.
Okay.
Stamp with ink, which is what we just did.
Okay.
Now, I have Stampin' Write markers next. No, we're going to do pencil crayon next. So there's your new piece of paper.
Okay.
We're going to stick with the same flower.
Okay. Oh, but going black. Oh, okay. This is a, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do pencil crayons next. So grab that one.
Okay.
Grab a pencil crayon. One for me, one for you. So stamping in Momento. I'll stamp yours too while you're waiting. Are people still there? Oh, Kate's watching. Hey, Kate is down at the...
Yeah, Pam, you're right. Regular cardstock doesn't pill.
Kate is down at the, whatchamacallit, Clued Up.
Oh my gosh.
Kate, are you allowed, can you attach a photo? I want to see your outfit as a Smurf.
Okay, I'm doing that.
Okay.
I'm doing pink.
I'm going to do orange. Okay. All right, so let me show people what we're using.
Yes.
So we're using these watercolor pencils. Okay, so for me, I'm going to get a pen and I'm going to do this because I'm going to do it 2 ways and I want you to see the 2 ways.
Okay.
So, Stampin' Up pencil crayon, watercolor pencils, which I think if you had any kind of watercolor pencils, it would be fine. So you're just going to color. It doesn't have to be super special coloring.
Okay.
And then this one, I'm going to do more
blendy.
More blendy.
Okay.
Yeah, so you do you.
Okay.
Whatever you'd like to do.
Okay.
And then you'll be able to see both ways. Okay, so now the blend pen.
I have not used, I'm going to call these pencil crayons.
Okay.
But I know they're not.
Well, they are pencil crayons. They're just watercolor pencil crayons. So they have something in them that reacts to water, which allows you to move the color around.
Gotcha.
I just think that's what the difference is between watercolor pencils.
It has been 35 years, I think.
Really?
Since I've picked up a pencil crayon.
I feel so happy that we're sharing this moment together.
This is live.
It's happening.
Live happening.
Real life. Okay, so then you'll tell me whether you think this next one is which version. Okay. You don't have to have a favorite.
Oh. I'm going to try both techniques.
Yeah.
That's how I roll.
All right. Okay, so there's the 2. So this side of the flower, I've just used pencil crayon, watercolor pencil, and colored in the whole thing. Oh, Michael's here. Hi, Michael.
Michael.
So Michael, I missed posting a happy birthday message, so I will I will share with the world. Happy birthday a few days ago, Michael. This one, just gonna clean this. This one, I took the pencil crayon and I just was down here lower. And then I took the blender pen and pulled the color up to give it like a bit of a watercolor. Did you blend that already?
Yeah.
That looks super good. I love that.
So, okay, folks, I have not touched one of these for 35 years.
Yeah.
Nor have I blended. That's what a rookie, like legit rookie, can do.
Did you blend these ones, but you haven't blended these ones yet?
Yeah, I haven't done any water yet on this.
Yeah.
I just did water here.
That's really pretty. What color is that? Mambo melon?
Melon Mambo.
Yeah, that's pretty. Good job.
Thank you.
So maybe I'll ask the viewers. I think, Michael, your birthday did just go viral, friend. Yeah, obviously.
You're an influencer.
Yeah, it's the Canadian Stamper, so now the whole world will know.
And for the record, I wished Mr. Michael Cunliffe a happy birthday. I believe it was at 11:47.
Oh, so we're doing that now.
Yeah, we are.
So on the day of, and clearly you're better than me, so that's fine. That's fine. Do you like this side A? I'm interested to know, side A or side B for the pencil crayon? Why are you laughing?
I was going to go, or card A, card B.
Okay,
We're good.
Okay. Why is this such a competition with you today?
Because I'm a dork.
That's good. Okay, well, we'll showcase maybe all of our things at the end of
we
the
like it.
session.
Yeah, people like the blendy.
The watercolory kind of.
More the pull-in. Do we call it the pull-in?
Yeah, you call it pull-in. Where's my other piece? Oh, you've had them over there.
Right up.
I just want to show that, because this is similar to, yeah, this is similar. This style is similar to our first one.
Yeah.
Right?
I enjoyed this experience.
Yeah.
I did.
That's your favorite so far?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so now we're going to do, are you finished with that one?
I think so.
Okay. So let's stamp again in Versa Art. I'm just trying to think about what we're doing. Where's our stamp?
We're going Stampin' Color
This one, stamp with Stampin' Right markers, but I just want to make sure. So do you want to choose
the color?
Yeah, let's do two. I'll do the blue if you want to do a different color. And we need.
I'm sticking a color. These are neutral collection.
Yeah.
So water-based dye ink.
Yeah.
Xylene free. Thank goodness. I was always worried about xylene. So glad it's xylene free.
So the ink that's in these is the same ink that's in these.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to stamp first using Momento. And I guess maybe, Christine, that's why. Where's my water?
Does it go backwards in time?
What?
There's a movie, Memento. It goes backwards. Very confusing.
Did I said, oh, I meant.
It's a movie. I think it's called Memento. And it starts at the end. I'd say it's back. It's from the 90s, give or take.
Oh, gosh.
Maybe the early 2000s.
I thought you meant I said movie Memento.
No,
oh, okay.
No. All right.
I don't know, but maybe the viewers know.
I did a bad job.
What are you talking about? No, you're fine.
Okay.
It'll work out.
I'm going to blend it.
You are going to blend it. So here's the trick for this one. So these Stampin' Right markers, I'm not going to lie, I don't have all of them. I can't, it's a lot to have all the blends and all the markers. So you kind of, that's why the blending pens, which somebody suggested in a video I watched, these are a good stocking stuffer, by the way, is that you can have this, and then you don't have to have all of the other things. There's lots of ways to color.
Yeah.
So the Stampin' Right markers, similar to alcohol markers, only these are not alcohol.
So you're not drinking it, even though mine is Mary Malone. I'm not drinking it.
You're not drinking it. I think that color's actually retired now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's special. Okay, so what we're going to do this time, so we open.
Are they both ends the same?
No. No, they're not. So you want the other one because this is what you're going to do. You're going to color on your block.
Wow.
I know.
Oh my God.
You gotta get in there and yeah. You probably have to add some more. So then you get out your handy dandy blender pen.
Okay.
And we're gonna pick it up.
Okay.
So you're like, oh, Tanya, well, you kind of already did this with the ink. So if the ink pad is the same ink that's in the ink pens, then why are you showing us this? But I will tell you is that it's another way to color, because if you, let's say, had the Stampin' Up markers but didn't have the ink pad, then you could still color your image. So if you're like, oh, I'm gonna get whatever ink pad, but I'll do it later, or it's dry or whatever, and you have the Stampin' Up marker, then you can still get the job done.
I like it.
It's a bit, it does, I hear the squeakiness. That's normal.
It's a little squeaky.
Yeah. So, and then you, squeaky. And then you
just pull, okay.
Yeah. So if you like this look, I'm going to do this.
Okay.
If you like the darker and then the lighter, you could leave it, or you could just go and grab some more ink from your thing. And
I need more ink.
yeah, and you'll know what, how you want your project to look. It's kind of fun that it squeaks, right?
I love it. Yeah.
All right, so tell everybody what you're doing for Mother's Day, and then maybe other people will share what they're doing for Mother's Day.
I'm so excited. So I, as folks may or may not know, I live in Comox. And so for me to come down to Victoria and spend time with family and friends is precious unto itself. Don't tell my mom or my grandma, but I am treating them to...
Wait, what if they're watching?
And Mom, turn it off. Vicky Waterman, hit pause. I'm taking them to the beach house, so otherwise known as McMorrin's.
The restaurant.
The restaurant, right on the water there. And, right, it's closing, everyone, so I'm sure...
Got to get in there.
I didn't get a reservation, so this whole thing may not actually work out.
Did you...
I tried, and it was all filled up, so we got to get there for an 11 o'clock lunch, which is okay.
Yeah.
Because that works for us old people.
Yeah.
And we'll get in line and see what kind of falls into place. And my sister is coming, and my brother. So I'm really excited because we don't kind of get to do that with
without all the kids and spouses and
exactly.
everybody. Are kids and spouses coming?
No,
or is it just the family?
Just the family.
That's nice.
Well, I shouldn't say just the family, just the my siblings, mom, grandma. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
And then after that, we're gonna hang. Probably go to my grandma's house, sit in the backyard, and get a little bit of sunshine. And then we're going to the play tonight. I believe it's called Coming Away.
Oh yeah, Come From Away.
Come From Away. That's it. So I'm super excited about that.
Pause 1 second. Okay. So this is pencil crayons, then this is the blender pen, or this is the Stampin' Up marker. So Christine, what you're talking about are these, and it's not the same. However, it may have this could have reminded you. So these are water markers. I should do like a whole month, and every Saturday we just do a different tool. But anyways, so what you do is these, you could do, it's very similar. You could take whatever ink was at the top of, the ink that was at the top of this thing, pick it up with your water marker. Why is this white? With your water marker and color that way. For sure do it on watercolor paper though, because it will, this whole thing is filled with water. And so you squeeze this and it comes out the bristles. So your regular paper is not gonna like that. And you could, I think in theory, you could use this same technique that we're just doing with these pens as well.
Gotcha.
And the Stampin' Up ones, which I don't know where mine are, but they have a brush, like a thick brush tip. They have a thin, I think it's a package of 3. Yeah.
Like this package?
No, it's a different, the water, aqua painters. That's what they're called. I'm just trying to go back to the tools. I've missed it.
That's the fourth tool, right?
What do you mean? Like
So we got. Yeah, there's a lot of different things that you can use. So we got these things.
Yeah.
You got the different things to get color in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So blender pen is here, and then this is the aqua painters I was telling you about. So it's got the 3 different tips. This one's got like a bigger brush tip to it. But you need to have watercolor paper to go with this. And I think you do need Stazon. I think Christina's right. I think I have used it with Momento before, but I'm a chicken when it comes to watercoloring. It's not really my jam. So I think I can get away with Momento because I don't add like I don't get like crazy with it. But if you are a watercolorer and you do get into it, don't use this. Use the Stazon.
Okay.
That's going to be better for you.
Check.
Okay. So we are going to do one more thing. How's yours looking? Are you good?
I think I'm good. I tried to blend.
It's good.
Yeah, that's right.
Gorgeous.
Okay.
All right. So let's just do one more. Let's clean this. All right. So which one did you like best? I'm just going to move this.
I enjoyed the pencil crayon experience.
Yeah.
It brought back memories. I liked how it blended.
Of all of them? Could you
Of
put that
all of them
back
so
in
far.
Yeah. All right. So what I'm going to do now, so this is the oceanfront stamp set. It's a fave of mine. I'm not going to lie, but I do love my outdoorsy scenes. So this isn't going to fit on the block. So I twist, which is not a good example because it still doesn't fit, but I'm not super worried about it because I want the edge of this stamp is what I care about for the moment.
Okay.
I don't want this. Where's...
Oh, the other...
That's okay. I'll grab this piece of paper right here.
This one. I'm going to cut that.
Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, so I do need... So photopolymer... No, you're good. I'll just use this whole piece.
Okay.
So photopolymer stamps, especially the big ones, you want to use a foamy underneath because it doesn't have padding. So we're going to... I'm just going to use these 2 colors because that's what I have. You wouldn't normally do these colors for the scene that we're going to build, but it doesn't matter because I just want to show you the blendy. You know what I mean?
It's more about the technique than the color.
All right, so that can go there. Just gonna put these here. So the other way to use a blender pen. So same thing, I just want this edge. Let me just orient my stamps here. So this is gonna go like this and like this. So pretend like, let's do, I'm worried my stamp's gonna come off my thing. Ooh, it's got like an ombre, I think, because I was being hesitant. Kyle's sharing Mother's Day with Lloyd's birthday.
Perfect. He'll barbecue, you're doing salad. That works.
I'll make salad. That sounds good. So this is a happy accident. I mean, I didn't stamp it well because it's not on the block, but it's like an ombre.
Yeah.
All right. So then I'm going to take Moody Mauve. And so with this stamp set, you got to get your head right over it. I don't know if I'm close. Ooh, that's pretty good. So then what you do is you take your blender pen and you just, this is quite a harsh line. Here's, let me show you. And I'm not really a fan. I mean, you might be like, whatever, it's no big deal. And that's cool too. And so I'm just blending. So you can see how the, and so you can go and you can blend out this line a bit. It's very subtle. And so if the line doesn't bother you, then don't worry about it. These are not very good colors to use, but you get the idea. And putting the blender serum, I'll say, like where I didn't stamp it quite right, I'm kind of pulling the color over into where I didn't stamp it right. And I should have done a before and after. And so you can add in, see how it brings the purple out of it?
Yeah.
Sometimes don't know what the solution is that's in there, the serum. But anyways, that's another option. So that was 4 ways. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. This isn't really a way, it's more just like a little technique. All right, so let's bring back in all the ways and then we're done.
It does not have xylene, for the record.
Right.
This too is xylene free.
Okay, good. I don't know, we should look up what xylene is. All right, where's our other pieces to show them?
Okay, that.
Was that all the pieces?
I think so. Yeah.
Was this one mine?
Yeah.
And these ones were yours. Look at how nice of a job we did.
Not too shabby.
Like this. Okay. So there's the different. Okay, so tell us which ones were which.
Oh gosh, man.
Do you remember?
Okay, I gotta backtrack. So, this one, the first one that we used was, I believe,
think this one and this one were the same, right? It was when you used the ink in the top of the lid, do you think?
No. Ink top of lid was this one.
No, that was the pencil crayon. That was the
Oh, that's
Mambo.
pencil crayon. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this might, yeah, you're right. Ink top of lid.
Ink top of lid. And then this one, pencil crayon.
Yeah.
And then this one was, Stampin' Up marker.
Marker.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then this one was the first one where we stamped the image in color and then used the blender pen to pull the ink.
Pull it in. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the 3. Okay, so which one do you like the best?
I
Still pencil crayon?
enjoyed pencil crayon.
That's this one.
This one.
Yeah. That's good. I think you did amazing for a first go.
This was good too. I enjoyed that one too.
It puts the color down more quickly.
It does.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. We're done already. Thanks for hanging, dude.
That was fun.
Yeah. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend celebrating if that's what happens for you, if you have such occasion. And I will chat with you.
Thanks, Wendy.
Good job, rookie.
No, I have no problems being a rookie.
Yeah, that's good. And have a great week coming up ahead.
Thanks all. Happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there.
Yes.
And Tanya.
Happy Mother's Day.
I'm going to get Zachary to make a card now. We're going to do some blending for
Are
your
you
Mother's Day card.
with pencil
I'm going to
crayons?
force him to do it. He's going to love it.
Bye for now, guys.